Alright guys, it's that time again, which is better. And if you're a VOIVOD fan, you're going to like this one because it's a VOIVOD special. Also, if you enjoy thrash metal, you're going to like this one. Or if you're just curious, you're going to like this one. So the two albums we're going to compare are Untitled Technology and I mentioned Hatross. And before I continue, I'm going to leave links in the description down below to check out songs by Testament. Now on with the show. So looking at Untitled Technology, this band VOIVOD are truly in a league of their own. Now they started out as a standard thrash metal act. Their debut albums, Raw and Pain and Raw, I think that's how you say it, were great, but the change in sound that was to come would ultimately catapult them to legendary status. Yes, I'm referring to this album. The album begins with the title track, which opens with a guitar sounding like a heartbeat monitor. And 3 words are uttered, those 3 words being, "We are connected." What follows is some amazing riffs and great vocals. Piggy is just amazing. His riffs, his solos, his overall approach of what he plays on this album is absolutely breathtaking. Snake's vocals are excellent too, and they're a great fit for the progressive nature of this album as well. Blackie's bass is highly audible throughout the whole album. His bass has such a great tone to it. It can even be heard on the song Overreaction. The drummer Away, that's his name by the way, puts on a stellar performance, and his double bass is highly audible as well, and so his drum fills, and the drum fills don't feel forced. Now going back to the song Overreaction, it has an insane main riff, and as I said before, the bass is highly audible. The guitar work is highly technical, and it's pretty much technical throughout the whole record. The song Tornado is much of the same, but there's still lots of variety to be found on the album. Piggy's riffs are outstanding, and Away's drum work is very complex. This is one of the highlights without a doubt. The song Forgotten in Space begins with a sick guitar work, and the bass mixes in quite well. The drums are pretty fast at some points during the song. This is another highlight, and I recommend this one, and that is the song This Is Not an Exercise. It has some of the best riffs on this album, and Snake's performance here is once again excellent. What more could you ask for in an album? Now, VOIVOD, along with bands like Coroner, Watchtower, Toxic, Sieges, even also crashed to the next level with their technical progressive style. This album is some kick-ass stuff, so I highly recommend it to fans of those bands. So switching gears, we're going to look at Dimension Hatross. This album combines the aggression of their earlier work with the spacey mood of later albums. The result is a dramatic musical performance, and the songs are unpredictable and daring. It seems as if the music was written to fit with Snake's vocal performance yet again, rather than the usual method of putting some chorus together and having the singer just sing over them. VOIVOD's trademark has always been the dissonant sound of Piggy's guitar. His creative approach to rhythm guitar includes his extensive use of the high strings in some sections and single note rhythmic padding in others. The genius of his playing is on the disc that he achieves satisfying power with the use of the inverted and unusual chord structures without playing power chords. The result being a unique sound that is undeniably heavy, but also ambient and expressive. Some of the best moments on this album come when the band drops out the guitar and plays alone for a few seconds before come crashing in again. The primary point to be made about all the performances on this album is that they are all not made to show what the musicians can do, but rather serve great songs. The rhythm section is solid enough to hold the songs together through many changes. The singing is much better here than on previous albums and is performed with sincerity. The singing is both guttural and melodious. Now, this album is a concept album, and to a certain degree, VOIVOD are a concept band. The concept of VOIVOD has perhaps turned many people off because it's seen as cheesy. I acknowledge that, but at the same time, I'm all for taking risks. However, I don't think it gets in the way and probably helps tie the album together as a complete work of art as opposed to a collection of songs. The production is crispier than Progro's earlier stuff, and the monotonous is gone and all the parts can be heard clearly. This is a great deal of effects, but what's also interesting is the highlights and to add much to the listening experience as well. So there you have it, guys. Let me know in the comments down below what you thought was the better album. Other than that, thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.